Barbara, how about another time-saving tool for teachers?
A TST. That sounds good. TST. Time-saving tools.
Okay, let's do it. Welcome again, cool teachers. I am Chris. This is Barbara. You're here in the Cool Teacher Lounge. This is the Cool Teacher Show. See how it all goes together? Anyway, we have some time-saving tools and tips for you today. This almost got alliterated and out of control. That can help you do some really cool things. But we want to give a shout out to some of our cool teacher friends who like and subscribe to this show. Who would those be?
My good friend Stephanie Sheffield.
Yes.
Bob Casper. We know
love
him.
Bob.
He's not a ghost.
Hi, Bob.
Hi, Bob. Adam
Easy for you to say. It's not Iguano. It's Aguero.
Aguero.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Chloe Coughlin.
Chloe Coughlin.
I love that name, Chloe.
Yep, it's a good one.
I wish I'd had that name.
Thank you for being our people. If you want to be one of our people too, like, subscribe. She's going to change her name to Chloe. There we go.
Chloe.
So here is the idea. There are a number of tools out there that actually allow you access to really creative people's thinking and to save you time. So let's just take a scenario here that we talked about in a previous episode.
Wait a minute. Teachers don't like to save time.
I know they don't.
Well, they might watch this anyways.
You're on a committee, you're part of a sport, you're connected to something going on, and you are asked to make some promotional materials, right? Now, often we'll ask students to do those things, and that's fine, we can do that. But when the responsibility is ours to be able to complete some of these things, we find that we put a ton of hours into one project, right?
I know. I feel it. I feel it.
Okay.
I've been there.
So let me show you some ways that you can do that. We're looking right now at Envato Market, which is one.
Envato, E-N-V-A-T-O.
And they're looking at it right now because I'm screen sharing.
Okay.
That there are a number of different tools that are available to you. So let me give you the example that I have. So I'm part of a dance or an activity. I can drill down to do graphic driver. This is one of their many areas. They have themes and website themes. They have actual code that you can buy and download. They have video elements. They have audio elements. All of these are licensable and can be used online. Say you have a...
Well, that's another thing I hadn't thought about, that you don't have to worry about copyright issues.
No, you're not. No copyright issues because you are buying a license to be able to use it.
Okay.
Photo library and also 3D objects and 3D manipulatables. Yeah, these are some really good ones. Models and materials. Okay. But so what is the event that we're putting on? You just make it up. We haven't talked about this.
Okay, we're going to do a school dance.
Okay.
School dance.
And what is the theme of this dance?
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Oh, dear goodness. So let's go French then, right?
Oh, well, okay, that's fine.
We'll
do French.
So let's see what we have here. Oh, we've got a Bastille Day.
Ooh, right. Oh, that'd be good.
Oh, the Paris one. Let's take a peek at this.
Sure. We could have a Paris club dance. All right.
Excellent,
it's coming together.
So here's what we've got. You've got the ability for $6 to buy and download this Photoshop template where you can change every part of it.
That is so neat. Now, of course, you have to have Photoshop on your computer, but you can get that.
Yep,
maybe.
Exactly. Now, but you have it at your school. Most have in the lab.
Probably, yes. Yeah, because they have graphic design labs and things like that. So they have to have Photoshop.
Yeah, even better is that you can download, you can download something like this and hand it off to some students.
Well, that's what I was just going to say.
Yeah.
Give it to the graphic design student and say, go to the lab and put this information on this poster.
So it's a clever, very artfully designed document. Now, I did something recently. It was a singing competition poster, but I created this one to make it a lip sync battle and then changed all the details and printed it. It took me 7 minutes.
I could win that.
You probably could definitely win that lip sync battle.
With the way my lips go, warp speed. Yeah.
Warp speed.
Warp speed lips.
So a tool like this allows you to download and license very inexpensively things that would be very difficult to do on your own. Now, there are a number of other of these sites, and they're listed in the description down below on this video. So
I've never heard of Envato Market before.
So it's a lot of different things.
Resource for
and I'm not going to dig too deep into it, but I mean, say for example, you're trying to get some coding done. Well, what are some of the areas that that you can do? Let's just take a look in. Oh dear goodness, WordPress themes. You may have to create something for
that would be fun.
Yeah. So,
oh, wow. Look at all this stuff they have. Of course, you can buy some themes off of WordPress too, but you can look at them here. What about digital badges? Do they make badges?
Well, let's
do a search.
Yes, they do. I know in Graphics Driver here that we can just do a badge.
Because that's the thing that sometimes is really hard to do, is come up with an interesting digital badge.
Okay, so here's a collection for $6 of digital badges, and these are all the elements.
And you can edit those.
You can edit these.
See, that's what makes that so cool.
Yep, change all the details that you want in them. They come as a Photoshop document.
There we go.
Look at all these.
That's cool.
I may actually buy these. These are fabulous.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. So a time-saving idea for teachers would be to just take a moment, search for, or have your students search for, and purchase $5, $6, $15, something that will save you hours. We do that already.
I think one of the things that's really standing out to me too is that we need to involve our students in just about everything we do.
Yeah.
Because we're modeling what it's like to be a 21st century digital learner now. And so why shouldn't the students then find out about this? Then maybe their parent says, oh man, I got to design something for my club. And the student says, hey, mom and dad, have you seen this Envato market? And the parent goes there and says, where'd you learn this? From my smart teacher.
From my smart teacher. Now, a lot of you might be asking, well, this is great, but where are these free resources? And we as teachers have this, I think, unrealistic expectation that because
we're teachers,
we should get access to free resources. Now, there are plenty of free resources. You can search those. But what I find is when I search for free, I find lower quality, typically. Sometimes I find high quality, but lower quality.
Very interesting.
Something that I've seen many times before because it's been used many times before. Or I spend hours and hours and hours looking for those things. I would rather spend $6 and have my solution.
Right.
Move on to the next problem.
And you might be making some changes in your school by enabling the teachers to actually have maybe they'd have a $100 fund every year that the principal would hand out to each teacher and say, you use this to spend on media or whatever you need for your class.
Maybe it's reimbursable. You find out at your school. Anyway, that's what we have for you. There it is again.
All right, the bell.
It's time to go. So remember to, if you've got some ideas, something we didn't mention, put it in the comments below. That's your responsibility.
What do you need?
Yeah, exactly.
Let us know.
And also,
and I'll send Chris out to do it for you.
Any pushback as well that you find or receive, we'd love to know about it. We'll answer it on a future episode of this Cool Teacher Show. So thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you very, very soon, I'm sure.
Bye.
Hey, Barbara, how about some more time-saving tools for teachers?
I like it. Let's go.
TSTs.
Yeah.